Okay, hi, so good morning. My name is Jordi Baltà. I work with the Committee on Culture of an international organization called United Cities and Local Governments. United Cities and Local Governments is a global platform of local governments, and the Committee on Culture works on the importance of local cultural policies for sustainable development. One of the initiatives, one of the tools we use in this area is a program called Pilot Cities, which helps cities develop initially a self-assessment to analyze where they are with regard to the link between culture and sustainable development, and on the basis of that innovate in their policies. And because we work with a common framework aimed at cities of different parts of the world, that also allows for what we call peer learning, so spaces in which cities from different parts of the world can meet and get to know the experiences of one another. And we also have a database of good practices that allows cities to learn from one another, and basically to learn from the models of one another. So these days, this week, we are in Izmir with cities from different parts of Europe getting to know the local context of cultural policies, what are the challenges, but also what are the good practices. So we are establishing a space for the exchange of reflections and the promotion of mutual learning in this area. So Pilot Cities is one of the areas in which we mainly work, and that support to cities in developing cultural policies is a large part of our work. But another area in which we've been particularly active in the last few years is trying to make sure that in the global agendas on sustainable development there is an understanding of the importance of cultural aspects. Increasingly at the global level there are decisions that are being taken on the basis of agendas on sustainable development. So there's a major framework called the 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development that was agreed by the United Nations in 2015, and which basically guides policies around the world until the year 2030. That framework has some references to culture, and basically it says that culture matters in terms of the protection of cultural heritage in cities, in terms of promoting creativity and innovation, in terms of making sure that in education there is an attention to cultural diversity. But we believe that there are many other areas in which culture also matters, in terms of social cohesion, in terms of learning from traditional knowledge in order to have better relations with the environment, and a few other aspects, and that isn't properly recognized. So we continue to advocate, to lobby for a better recognition of cultural aspects. We are now about to publish a document called Culture in the Sustainable Development Goals, a guide for local action, and we continue to make it known internationally that around the world there's many cities and there's many civil society organizations that are working in the cultural field in order to achieve positive results in many areas of development. So that's one of the important areas in which we continue to work as well. Thank you.